Hey everyone, if you're looking to get SolidWorks 2023 up and running, you've definitely come to the right place. Let's walk through this together and make sure we get it installed perfectly the first time.
So here's our game plan. We're going to break it down into 4 simple parts. First, we'll get everything prepped. Then we'll actually step through the installer. After that, we'll get the program launched and ready to go. And just in case, we'll finish up by tackling some common problems. It's a super clear roadmap to get you started.
All right, let's dive into part 1, preparation. Seriously, spending just a couple of moments here is going to save you from a massive headache down the line. We're just laying the groundwork for a really smooth setup.
Okay, so this is probably the single most important thing to know before you even click anything. We're talking about administrator privileges. SolidWorks has to dig deep into your system and make some core changes. Without giving it the right permission, the installation is pretty much guaranteed to fail.
And look, it's super simple to do. Just find that installer file you downloaded, give it a right click, and then make sure you select Run as Administrator. Whatever you do, don't skip this. It is the absolute key to a successful install.
Okay, with that prep work done, let's get into section 2. You've launched the installer the right way, and now you should be looking at the SolidWorks Installation Manager. Let's talk about the choices you'll be making in here.
And there it is. You've made it to the main installation screen. From here on out, it's really just about confirming a few settings to get it all configured for your machine.
Now, you're probably going to see a whole list of different products it wants to install, and one that always seems to confuse people is SolidWorks PDM. You might be wondering, wait, do I need that? Should I uncheck the box?
Here's the simple answer. Just leave it alone. Honestly, the installer does a really good job of selecting the right defaults. For a normal, everyday installation, just trust what it's already checked. It'll make sure everything plays nicely together later on.
Okay, you're past the tricky parts. Now all you have to do is give that summary a quick glance, check the box to accept the license agreement, after you've read every single word, right? And then go ahead and hit that big Install Now button to get things rolling.
And just like that, we're on the home stretch. Section 3, Finalizing and Launching. All the files are copied over, and we are literally moments away from firing up SolidWorks for the first time.
There it is. That's the screen we've been waiting for. When you see installation is complete, you can breathe a sigh of relief. It means the main process was a total success. Great job.
Okay, time for the fun part. Go find the SolidWorks 2023 icon on your desktop or in the Start menu and open it up. It's going to ask you to pick a unit system. You can change this anytime, but for now, just choosing millimeters is a solid standard starting point for most projects.
But what if things didn't go so perfectly? Let's jump into our last section, a quick guide to solving common problems. Because let's be real, sometimes, even when you do everything right, tech just decides to have a bad day.
So, did the installer just freeze in the middle? Or maybe you're getting some kind of strange license error now that it's done. Hey, don't panic. We've got a few quick fixes for the most common roadblocks. So let's look at the usual suspects. If your installation just fails or hangs, 9 times out of 10, your antivirus software is the culprit. Try turning it off just for the install. Seeing license errors? That's almost always a network thing. Check your internet connection. And if SolidWorks is just running super slow, it's worth double-checking that your computer actually meets the minimum system requirements. These 3 things solve most issues.
And that's it. We're done. Just remember, getting the software installed isn't really the final goal, right? It's the starting line. You've just given yourself an unbelievably powerful tool for design.
So really the only question left is, the boring technical part is over. You've got the tool, the blank canvas is waiting, so what amazing thing are you going to create first?